The Jonas Brothers announced that they're releasing a new memoir in November, and this is my official announcement that I have a lot of expectations for it. The new book titled Blood is the story of the Jonas family's come up, break up, and come back. According to the official website, it's, quote, a totally unfiltered memoir about three brothers who learned that blood is thicker than fame. So guys, this is an SOS because I've got a little roundup of all the things we want to read about in Blood right here on Listed. First up, the breakup. I mean, you can't talk about the boy band without the biggest JoBro drama of all time.
Nick says the Jonas Brothers should be no more.
Next on our list is the weddings. I mean, what really went down during Nick and Priyanka's extravagant festivities that seemed to last 4 weeks? We got to see a little bit of what took place during their ceremonies last December thanks to the couple's social media posts, but I know there was a lot that was left off of the ground. Speaking of weddings, what in the world led to Joe and Sophie getting hitched in Vegas by an Elvis impersonator? I mean, was it as impromptu as they'd like us to believe? I, for one, don't think it was.
Goodness and health and sickness and health. In plenty and in want. In plenty and in want. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. All right.
Not to mention that Vegas after party with a strict no photos policy. And after marriage comes kids. Of course, Kevin already has 2 daughters.
I'm Alina, and this is my dad. This is one of the Jonas Brothers.
What? Who let him in this house?
But the real question is, are the uncles ready to become fathers anytime soon?
Are you in competition to see who has babies first?
No, we're taking our time.
Well, that's a vague answer, but hopefully he's holding out for a bit more detailed response when he puts pen to paper. So we've talked about current relationships and future children, but what about past relationships that maybe caused rifts in the band? Will Joe dare to talk about his short-lived relationship with Taylor Swift? She brought it up recently on Ellen.
What is the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
Probably when I put Joe Jonas on blast on your show.
But I'm still curious since we never really did hear his side of the story of their breakup, you know? The one that lasted 25 seconds over the phone. And that leads us to Nick. He's dated quite a few famous women before meeting Priyanka, including Lily Collins, Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, and possibly Kendall Jenner. Even though he didn't have a breakup as iconic as Joe's, I'm sure he has a lot of tea to spill, and I, for one, am always here for a little Nick Jonas drama. Next on our list, the brothers not speaking to each other, and I'm sure each of them will have a different hot take about their time spent apart. So on the flip side, I want to hear about how they finally decided to get back together. Nick and Joe were both pretty successful on their own. Nick as a solo artist and Joe as a singer of the group DNCE. So why get the band back together now? Well, apparently that was Nick's idea as well. And finally, where is Frankie in all of this? The JoBros certainly can't write a book about brotherhood without adding their youngest brother in the mix. Frankie has pretty successfully stayed under the radar for the past 10 years. I mean, he must have played a part in the brothers' lives to some extent, and until the release of Blood in November, I will be hoping for justice for Frankie. But now I have to hear from you guys. What are you hoping to read in their new memoir? And did you add it to your pre-order list? Let me know in the comment section below. Then make sure to subscribe to Clevver to get all the latest updates, and of course, don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified whenever we post. And finally, click on this right here for more content from Listed and from Clevver News. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.